my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Elmer's Confetti Slime Kit. Now this item has been on the market for quite some time now, but I've been getting a lot of recommendations to do the slime video because you guys seem to like my last one of those. So I figured why not open this today? I've never opened it before, so why not? So let's crack this baby open. Okay, here we go. So this is when we first open the box. It looks pretty neatly packaged in there. Okay, so now that we have that open, we're going to set the box to the side. And this is what we're looking at inside of the box. We have this Elmer's metallic glue. It's like a blue color. Then we have the Elmer's magical liquid. This is the slime activator. It's the confetti. This is the confetti one. Then we have a bottle of clear Elmer's glue. And then we have a second container of the confetti slime activator. The directions are actually on the back of the box. So first it says what we're going to need is our Elmer's glue, which is what we already have, and the activator, which we already have. And then it says we're going to need a container for mixing. I have this bowl here today. And then it says you need a mixing utensil. I'm actually just going to use my hands today because I've made slime before and I always just use my hands. So it will be a little messier. So if you do want to have a mixing utensil, that will make it a lot easier and cleaner. And then it says to have a measuring spoon. Again, that's only like if you really want it to be more exact. I don't think you really need that. So the first thing we need to do is pour out an entire bottle of Elmer's clear glue into a bowl. So we're going to twist off this lid. And we're starting with this glue today. So here we go. Just going to put that in there. I always love having clear glue, but I find when you're making clear slime, it doesn't work when you just use glue and activator. It usually gets a whitish color and gets pretty bubbly looking. Sorry if you hear that sound, it's my cat in the background. It's going to be hard to get all of the glue out of here, so we're just going to try our best. I think that's as much as we're going to get out. Okay, just gonna put the lid on this so it doesn't get anything sticky. We're gonna set that to the side. So now we have our bowl of glue, and now the next step is to take out a bottle of the confetti magic liquid and make sure to shake well for best results. So we're gonna give that a little shake. That should be good. Okay. So now it says, once shook, pour out the magical liquid a little bit at a time and mix into your glue until slime begins to form. So this is when the measuring spoon would come in handy because it says about 1 teaspoon at a time. But that's just a if you want to. It's not necessary. It's not required or anything. So we are just going to add a little bit at a time. So it has this aluminium seal, and now I'm just going to take that off. I actually can't get that off, so we're just going to get the scissors in here and carefully just make a hole in it. So there we have that, and we're just gonna peel to the side a little bit, so that way we have a hole, so that way it can come out at least a little bit. So we're just gonna add a little bit at a time. This is about a teaspoon, so we'll start with that. So, just not that much, just a little drop just to start. And I'm going to use my fingers to just kind of spin it around. I can already feel the slime beginning to form and is getting really thick immediately. Obviously, that is not enough slime activator to form a whole slime, so we're going to need more. That's just a little bit to start, because if you do a bunch at once, you risk over-activating and then getting a weird texture for the slime. So we're just going to do that, and then you can see it's already beginning to get a lot slimier. We're going to add some more. That was a lot more, but maybe that'll get the slime going here. We are starting to get some slime forming. You can see it starting to clump up here. So we're getting that. We're gonna add even more. I don't know if we're gonna end up using the whole bottle or not, because it does come with 2 bottles and 2 containers of glue. So we might end up using the whole container. But like I said earlier, you don't want to add the whole thing at a time, because then you could risk over activating. So you will, once the slime begins to form, that's usually when you want to stop adding more of the activator. The only time, like you can add more if it's sticky. You want to keep adding until it's like a good slime texture. If it's overactivated, it will break a lot easier, and it won't really be a fun slime to play with. Gonna add some more activator. We are definitely getting some slime forming here. So now once we're starting to get more slime formed, you're just gonna add, like I was adding quite a bit at a time, now we're just gonna add like a tiny little bit at a time. There we go, just a little drop right there in the middle. And then we're gonna mix that around. We're like halfway through the bottle now. So maybe this will kind of show you how much you're going to be using. We're probably going to need both bottles for both the slimes. There probably won't be a lot of extra if you were planning on keeping it to make more slime after. There probably won't be a ton, if any. We are definitely getting slime. It's definitely working. It's just a little time consuming, because you're going to need to keep adding more. I definitely think that it is easier using your hand for this, because with the spoon I feel like it would just be, I don't know, I feel like it's easier using your hands, but that's just my opinion. It does look really cool with the confetti in there. This is what I was saying earlier though. This is the clear slime and it's still kind of white. So it does not stay clear. That would look really cool if it stayed clear with the confetti. To have like a clear confetti slime, that would be really cool. I know there are different techniques to keep the slime clear. I did actually make a clear slime a few years back. I don't remember exactly what I did. It had something to do with the activator I was using as well. Okay, I think we're getting our slime just about done. So I'm gonna use this to get all of the excess off the side of the bowl. Make sure we're getting as much slime as we can. Also cleaning the bowl in the process, because I'm going to use this same bowl for the next slime. And here is our slime. I think I am going to add a little bit more activator, because it is still a little bit sticky. And it says you can add more activator if it's sticky, if it's needed. Some people, I feel like it's all kind of on preference. I mean, obviously you don't want the slime so sticky like it is right now, where it's like you can't really hold it that long without it sticking to you. But a lot of people like the slime's different consistencies. So it's up to you on what you prefer. Here's some more activator in there now. So I was expecting the slime to be kind of painful with the confetti in there, and I do feel like occasionally I will get a little poke from the confetti, but it's definitely not like terrible. Like, it's not like unbearable or anything. Just a little pokey every now and then. Look how pretty that is. And the clear slime almost makes it like metallic. That's what it looks like. It's very stretchy right now. I do think I'm going to add a little bit more activator though. It's still a little sticky for my liking. I'm going to spread it around a little bit right there in the middle. And then we're going to go back in with both hands, folding it in, making sure it's getting on all of the slime. Immediately it becomes less sticky after you add the activator. This is the point though when we want to be careful how much we're adding, because it is really easy to over-activate the slime. And there we have it. That is about what we want. It is still very stretchy and it's not sticky anymore. It is perfect right now. So we're going to do some slime with it. Let's test it. A very good slime. It's nice and stretchy, and it does make nice popping sounds, as you could hear before. It's nice to play with. I definitely like, it's definitely good slime. Just look how pretty that is. It's so gorgeous. I would probably rate this like a 9 out of 10. Just a little point off for just the confetti is a little bit pokey sometimes, which isn't great feeling, but it's only occasionally. It's not like all the time, like constant poking or anything. So with that, now we're going to move on to the next slime. So I'm not gonna open the next bottle yet, because we only use like a little over half of that bottle. So this might be enough to make the slime, and then you might actually have almost a whole bottle of the activator to make your own slime with whatever color you want. So we have this metallic blue slime. It's so pretty already. Imagine once we add the confetti. Here we go. That is so pretty. I think that's as much as we're gonna get out of the blue. It is definitely, it's hard to get all of the glue out of these types of bottles. Like, it's just, especially because glue's all sticky and stuff, so it's trying to stay to the sides. But there we go. We have our glue out. Look how pretty and metallic that is. Now we're going to come up with the activator, and we're going to start slow. And just because we needed that certain amount of activator for the other slime, and does not mean it's going to be the same for this slime. I feel like it's different for the different textures. Like, I feel like metallic slime, it always is more stretchy, and it does activate faster. Like, just with that one drop, we're already, like, starting to get, like, a slime forming right here. Do you see that? So it's obviously a lot faster than the clear slime was activating. Now we're going to add some more. It's really weird how the slime is working. Like, it like almost like dissolved. Like there's no slime anymore. That's kind of weird. This glue is definitely mixing weird with the activator. It's like almost like the, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like the way that like the slime's like disappearing, like turning into just more liquid almost. This slime, I think, might just be a fail. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I'm gonna try to save it. I don't know if I can.
One eternity later.
So, I got all of the slime off the inside of the bowl. I got all the slime off the side of the bottle. And I got it all off of my hands. And this is all that we have. This is all of the slime from all of that. Now look at the size comparison of these two slimes. Even if I roll this one up to look like it, like obviously this one has a lot more slime in it than this one does. And it also stained my hand. You can see there's some marks on it from that. Yeah, and it kind of breaks a little easily. This slime obviously is not as good as this one. I mean, it's still slime, I guess. I mean, it's not as good of a slime, obviously. I think it might be a little over-activated, but I needed to keep adding more in order to get everything off of the sides and off my hands. So I would probably rate this one like a 3 or a 4 out of 10 because it is still a slime, it's still functional, it still works, and I mean, I guess it could be user error on my part. I mean, I just dropped the slime on the carpet. My bad. But yeah, it still could be my fault, user error. I don't know why it was so sticky, like why it was like stuck to my hands that hard and stuff, and why it like dissolved the glue. I don't understand why there's so much less slime than there is on this one. So that is a little weird. I also think that this slime would be prettier without the confetti. I just don't think it's really necessary because the slime is already this beautiful metallic glue. And I think that I like the original just metallic blue slime without the confetti. So yeah, I think if you were to use the metallic glue, I would just make the metallic slime. I think it's already pretty like that and you don't really need any extra. So that's why I would probably rate this one like a 4 out of 10. Because it is still a functional slime. It still gets the job done or whatever. But I definitely like this one a lot better. Like I said, this one's like a 9 out of 10 and that one's only like a 4. So this one's a lot. It's stretchier. It was a lot easier to make. It looks prettier. This is one where the confetti is a nice touch because it's like white with the colors. And this one, like, you can't see it right now. The only thing that it's really in there for, I feel like, is like the feel, which it isn't a great feeling, just putting that out there. Like, you can see it like this, which looks pretty cool, but like when you just have the slime sitting in it, you can't really see it. So it just kind of adds a pokey feeling when you're using it. So yeah, I definitely like this slime better. Would I recommend this to other people? If you're just starting out making slime, this would be a great thing to get you started because it has the instructions, it has everything you're going to need. You don't have to worry about when you're at the store picking out glue and then finding the right activator and doing all this stuff. So I think this is definitely a good thing for beginners. If you aren't really a beginner though, it might be better price-wise to just buy one bottle of this at the store and then like one bottle of glue, because this one didn't really work that well. So I would just buy the glue that you want and then a bottle of this, because one bottle of this got me 2 batches of slime and there's still a little extra. So you could either make 1 big batch, you can make 3 small batches, you can make like whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to share the video with your friends. Comment down below any suggestions that you might have for future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Okay everybody, I'm back. I actually decided to mix the slimes together to see how it would look, and it actually made it a lot better once I mixed them. It made the blue one stretchy, and it honestly, it looks cooler too. So I think this is the way to go.